Evening Post Books has a new offering. It's called Love is Two People Talking, a novel written by retired local doctor Charles Banov. The good doctor with us here today on In the News. You retired in 2007. That desire to write was already evident at that time, or did this happen after retirement?
I couldn't wait to do it, and all my life I wanted to just sit and write. And I had some wonderful stories that I was able to accumulate over 50 years of practice.
Now, the stories that you wanted or accumulated were of those visits with patients that were in and out of the office, or these were stories that you wanted to weave into some novel?
All of the above.
All
of it. It's just so much excitement in life and so many things you want to do that writing gives you an opportunity to steal a little bit more out of enjoyment of life.
Well, that's interesting because a lot of folks look at retirement as, man, now what do I do? You act like you could hardly wait till that point because you had so much you wanted to do.
Well, I enjoyed the practice of medicine when I practiced, and I'm enjoying writing now that I'm writing.
Love is Two People Talking is the name of this book. Tell me.
Well, love is people talking, it's communication. And my book is about communication in a family where one grandfather has Parkinson's disease, and he has a grandchild with whom he lives who has a very severe form of autism and isn't able to talk. And for some peculiar reason, mysterious reason, exciting reason, the grandfather, as he gets worse with his Parkinson's, is able to communicate with this child.
How about that?
Who's now grown. And it's just a beautiful love story.
And this was wrought of what experience in your mind?
Many, many years of seeing patients, families, and we have a child with developmental disabilities and can't speak and is severely handicapped. And then I developed Parkinson's disease, so I was able to relate in book and inform, and all the exciting things that happen in life were happening to me.
How about
and
that?
They were very positive experiences.
Yes. Well, isn't that interesting? You were able to weave that into this story. Are there others you want to write along the way, or by writing this, do you feel like, all right, I got it, I did it, it's out of my system, but you still feel more is in there?
Well, when I wrote my first book 2 years ago, Office Upstairs, it was a kindly family doctor who couldn't afford to have an office, so they put him upstairs in a little room, and when he died, they liked his office sign, which said, Dr. Brown, office upstairs, and they thought it made a good tombstone. And I thought that was sort of indicative of some of the feelings that people have in their life, and that's one of the stories that I wrote about.
Okay, and now you've got this one. Is there a third book already in your head, or you already started?
Oh, there are dozens. And,
there are a bunch up there, huh?
I don't know if I have the years to do it, but I hope so.
Yes, and how are you being received? I know how you're thought of as a doctor, a long-time practitioner, especially in the field of allergies and in this area. How are you being received as an author?
Interestingly, within the last 6 or 8 months, they now introduce me as the author. Prior to that time, I was a doctor playing writing.
I see.
And medical writing is so different than this type of writing. This is humane writing. This is people writing. And it's just so exciting, Warren. Every day you get up and you see things, particularly if you have some illnesses yourself. And it just makes it's a reciprocal thing. Writing gives you back something, and illnesses price you pay for tickets to the mission to it.
Yeah, I always hear people talk about, I'll say, how you doing? Kind of a rhetorical question to somebody, and well, it's better than the option, or one of those kind of things, So we do sometimes discount health and the value of being able to get up, as you say, and enjoy each day for what it is.
Well, that's why love is many things, and love of life, and love of people, and love of family, is so important,
Yeah.
and be able to express it and have
Yes.
other people read it and can enjoy it with you is just a marvelous experience.
Well, I know you're doing some book signings, and I hope folks will just pay attention in the Post and Courier for where some of those signing dates are at some of the area bookstores, and I wish you all the best.
Thanks so much,
It's
Warren.
so clear when I talk to you where the passion is and how you love doing this, and it comes through in the writing as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
Dr. Charles Banov, our thanks for his being with us here today on In the News. Again, the book is called Love is Two People Talking, and it can be found online at eveningpostbooks.com, inside the Post and Courier building, downtown Columbus Street, and in local bookstores around Charleston.